Ghana for when you're my Bonia Akuffo.
Yes.
Ghana for Alaska new team, including others, your team when you did Mahama. Mitino platform we can say players are here the ball a year qualification series. No?
Yes.
And yes, our players they do ball major tournament.
Yeah.
The fact is NDC Abane and party interest Obiana was on your appointment.
Yeah.
Now, as someone who can see, it shouldn't be business as usual.
No.
I was saying, Mahama, ye experienced people.
Yes.
And yet, way and a mini way and you know near yet. We are not going to change.
Yes.
You know, Sabano Bessison, because women were for Ghanaians.
Yes.
Since I see propose to be farmer, what will you propose?
Oh, I think that's a Mexicano or efficient government, Alaska. That is very, very important. And getting around these strong people who will put your ass on fire as president. They will tell you the ugly truth because it's not business as usual. Then going forward in Alaska, you see, your institutions are
that's right.
We need to make sure that we strengthen state institutions.
Overhauling.
Appointment a woman sabi enyina kwan papa so no. I see a reversing nyina na making sure say we put competent people at various positions. And ade ba kwa Ghana for gina so to abama Mahama pa ma we mfi da accountability. Accountability. Holding these criminals accountable. Alaska, that is a sacred your friends say foremost your friends have responsibility that has been imposed on President Mahama. Or renege on it, Alaska disaster will be for this government. I'm telling you.
Mami Mao, near your time. Mami Mao.
We don't have a conversation. What question? I just ask. Yeah.
Mami Mao near Makuma Kutena, Mahama dia Tuja. So the first 90 days.
Okay.
Oba Obeye. Ivan, the first 90 days, day one. Was it within 14 days? You're sworn in within 14 days.
Yeah.
About nominated, nominate within first 14 days.
Okay.
The first 14 days, the complete list of cabinet ministers for parliamentary approval.
Okay.
That is one. Your code 2. Constitute the leanest and most efficient government in the first 90 days in office.
Yes. 3.
Establish a robust code of conduct and standard for all government officials.
Okay.
Yabano, 4. Hold a national economic dialogue to discuss homegrown physical consolidation solutions.
Yeah.
Yaba 5. To scrap e-levy, COVID levy, 10% on bet winners, and emissions levy within first 90 days in office.
Okay.
Yaba 5. Your cost 6 in the commence drafting needed, legal amendment and prepare for implementing the 24-hour economic policy.
Okay.
Yaba 7. Implement the no academic fee policy for all first-year students in public tertiary institutions. I mean, call 8 and that was 8. Institute a government policy banning political appointees from purchasing state assets. 9. Institute forensic audit into banking sector collapse. COVID-19 expenses. Other reckless NPP spending and scandals. And I have a last one. Reopen probe into 2020 election killings. Ayawaso by election violence. Murder of Ahmed Swale and others.
Alaska.
The first 90 days.
So Mahama first 90 days in summer okay alone. No. Or if you expand it, it tells you how irresponsible Akuffo has been. But in seminar boss, no, about bear 4 effort within the remit of Akuffo. I think why Mahama any ways of bear. For instance, Ayawaso, Kachimani shooting, and others. These are things that 4 years ago we should have investigated and make sure say families involved no are either compensated and criminals involved are prosecuted. But he didn't do any of these things. So and the sword now falling on the new government to take this upon itself to ensure say obeyes are there no because Ghanaians are still asking for it. The election year acquired and day another people are saying
number 5
as in Alaska and Akuffo the same person. So in some now, yeah, I'm sure say they are not things that workers want to mean yet 90 days. But you see, the governance now can not extend beyond this. These are the preliminary stage I set it, so you can easily do this. I mean, Alaska, one attribute, the biggest one of them, is the president being strong-willed person, very assertive and very authoritative, because the there will be a lot of people who rise Alaska. They will also want their interest taken care of. So we are president now will show any sign of weakness that you are dead. Any slightest sign of weakness as a leader, as a president, you are dead. Because the people will rise above you and do what these people did. And in order to send a clear message, you know, we need to constitute a team of investigation into all the criminal scandals
That's right.
From Cecilia Dapao to whoever. Because my catcher said, if we don't do this, then we should forget it. The government will lose the support of the people. Because a lot of people voted because they wanted accountability.
Do you know why Ghanaians voted for Nanado in 2016?
Okay.
He came at the back of fighting corruption.
Yes.
Because you target John Dramani Mahama say, or you corrupt.
Yes.
Okay, Ghana first say, it is idea. You're too about the amount.
Fighting corruption.
Fighting corruption. Oba no crowd,
no.
So now, Bebrena say about yourself to about the amount, John Dramani. And Ivan, another one, the so-called opinion leader chiefs. Any a software, so be ya bonia. And they make us a software opinion leader should leave Mahama alone. None and Gasa is in appointees. But here what is a minute your hindi be near yes, so mu. So
that is why
that's right.
You need to be very strong and assertive. Alaska, yes, definitely you do consultation, but as a leader, you know who and are qualified for whichever role you want to assign the person to. If you allow external influences to get over you, then you lose your leverage. What I say? So at this time, no, in as much a consultation and go or happen, no, you are the man in charge, Alaska, because Nippon Akuffo, no. Their failure will translate into your failure.
Exactly.
And their success will translate into Akuffo Addo buy a boni din for me.
That's right.
But today, because on the president,
he's the arrowhead.
He's the arrowhead of your boni. And the say whether he will fail or be successful, the choice is says to make, and it includes whoever you are appointing to be part of your team. Yes, a man for about we are hungry na deben while he na one who said power no your party near Kwajabaye. Saka kese party no e de ba benefit na mboma ye Ghana for and unanimously atransia who say enough of this nonsense and we want to change. We are changing for a better your friends Ghana. Because Ghana for are looking at a Ghana hope to average and the ordinary Ghanaian.
Exactly.
Hope for the hopeless. Alaska nan nipa obunni bi ombenya say yemso ye wani da so. You wake up a day, you have talent in you. You know there are platforms and avenues. If the government can set up a thinking shop somewhere, get people, yes, you see, you need innovative ideas.
That's right.
For instance, and if I sit down, I'm a Tanzania here, America, and in Nigeria for crying, comedy has become one of the booming enterprises.
In Nigeria.
In Nigeria. Okay, US are some of the guys doing comedy. They are all billionaires. Yes. Na Ghana crowd the comedy no money me. Nipa no mo ye comedy no. Kan kra.
All your politicians.
I don't see any comedian in Ghana. Just nipa no gina o appearance in the oye no kra bufu time. Because you see ana make say ye nim de ye is it because yemfa wisdom back it.
Mama nche Jaku.
Alaska. Mama nche wa dey about comedy. So for so ye comedy wa. So o hear comedy o hear national theatre. Nipa no ba or the table on the minimum. Or they your friend is saying or painting nim why you say so psychologically no when you see that person laugh be about laugh be and laugh for we so what I say American so whatever that comes out of the person's mouth no it can never get you anywhere.
That's right.
But in America people you know be comedian or dress up with suit address it like a bank manager. The last thing you expect from that person is comedy. So anything he says even if it is not funny you will laugh.
That's right.
It's common wisdom, oh. But if I know about Okala or the tab one minimum, I say so. Who na already know what's it that there is not even through a numa bar way. So I'll ask some of these things, you know.
Now, Sawati, oh yeah, not just some
Yes, Alaska. And you see, we have a lot of guys who are very funny. Kuma Wood, for instance, or some of the guys, you know, in as much as Omunya or mentor money or guide you more, they are doing their own thing. So anything who know, sa basa bisano. But we have some of the guys now. You see, they have talent. Even your college and academy, we cry or go through. That's a diploma. You attach certain wisdom to it. So you teach them some of this technique so that our comedians can even travel outside Ghana to go and make money.
Exactly.
So as government, you know, you have to identify all these things. And the movie is another booming enterprises. And some of the emerging economies are doing. Then a new movie, a concert to be we need to set up these academies. So I know the day people from school will have that thing as a career path. And I know the day when they are coming up, may catch us some movie platforms nothing stops us from creating our own Netflix and our own.
I think, sir, Ivan, you must be useful. Very useful on my buying way. Ivan, when him say, when you go to our MMDAs, the district and multiple district assemblies, I want to say you.
Yes.
Car assume assemblies, as well, no.
Yes.
So it's not going to be business as usual.
No. Alaska.
Huh?
Yes. So you need to, you see, Makata said, Nipano more my potential. So your government, your job is to identify all these potential and look at areas a bit more spread so that people will not be crowded. Because and I'm for a year, Juma. You don't make me I want to Juma monthly to have a Caribbean yet. What I say? Because there are several other individual way a bit on your own. What I say? So with me, yes, I near mano, not other avenues. People are making money from there. You see, you see pressure on the government.
Exactly.
What I say? Okay, I'll be feeling relaxed because some academy I know the day a produce comedians, a big produce actors, and then as a forum, and you have a platform streaming up, and then as a forum, those movies, Ghana for a year, you can open up TV station. I pay per view. Oh, that's all right, Opa. There is a television called G Movie Ghana, Alaska. You pay 1 CD, you unlock it, you watch it for the whole day. In a year, do you know the amount of money you can make?
That's right.
So these are innovative ideas. I can't just say, and yet, Saturday for an Ameba Hatcher. And I say, how are you want to say Alaska? I buy a mono in your bar. Nippo more deposit from Tete. Samre. Diabetes in a way, on but I take care of. They are the very people now, upper market somewhere. I buy about 80% of our appointees will be the same old group now. Nothing will change.
Now me work kindergarten, me work kindergarten and meet you Osafumafu.
Good.
Osafumafu with the minister.
Yes.
Ni nana
Nema bedibi.
You see?
Yes. That is the problem.
How many are there?
What way who has to come be now nobody will even speak on your behalf. Oh, Nyansabu team. Yes, sir. Tetin Samna. Oh, wait. So appointment, we end up enlisting the same people who were in the past. And one thing I love about American politics is Alaska. Trump about 2016.
Analog a dream.
Trump about 2016. I was saying about BM. Go and look at the appointment. Even though you have few people in the way of move,
very sharp brain.
You see, because politics is that whenever you bring in new people, you bring new constituency. But that person comes with his own followers and stuff. So you expand your scope. Then as a forum, new ideas come to bear, new way. Catch them. Or suffer for buying with Bamians, assemble or the back home. Apart from so creative scandal, they be. But oh, your senior minister could for pencil what do there at the end of open and that is the problem. And these are people around. And because we are president, you need to be very strong. Because most buy another young boys, the young guys, you will no mood in that time. So, of course, look at those boys. And so I'm for swearing. But
you, Nana, one mama will ban chronobo. Because if you look at Nepostiano and Chira was Ivan, another sector here, total overhaul, the education sector.
Oh, yes.
The free sector, right? Almost has some more secondary schools in NPP constituency executives. Go to Obos. Kofor dia Kosek headmaster no head no wurade nyankopon uba kom kwa na unqualified pro ba party ni ti ya push you.
Yes, Alaska.
So mama person yes successful. Some crofo ni nyina.
Oh yeah, I said he has to weed a lot.
Oh boss, who dey na make am go there na better.
Alaska, and I win me I don't do populist politics. Yeah. Now I'm from 1 year so. Meti free SHS. I know say you be na here free SHS.
That's right.
I'm still with that conviction. I'm still with that conviction. Say there are people who can pay and even pay for others.
Exactly.
So Alaska, you just need to come up with a way of identify those outside that particular scope, provide free for them, and you can even let people own up. Those of you who can pay, then you give them certain tax waiver, certain tax incentive. Now, there are several ways. There are corporate organizations, multinational companies, but every mile who TV Subia program be MTN and sponsor Vodafone sponsor.
That's right. They can go there and sponsor this.
This MTN Vodafone can take care of 10,000 students every year as a social corporate responsibility.
Use for my
oh, Masa.
Free consultation.
Alaska, Chroma no Nipanya Kumia. It's a different ball game altogether. They don't even care that you exist in those kind of stuff. So don't build expectations to be disappointed. I think that we all want
the betterment of
best. I just want to wake up a day where average and ordinary Ghanaian obia bet within the session the bottom didi what to chrome that's a winning we obia winning yansa now that's sorry now what the estate when a uchi v8 akese na se for na ntamu ha wote no obia ni mosamosa de ombedi kro munya ba wo no yire no mamu didi 5 times a day obi one day kro nya na wo yansani a obehu say sabi nema nkoye. We just need to build a just society where people, may say young people will not only have hopes and dreams, now they also have financial independence. That independence, about translating into the way our more thinking and as a forum. And Alaska, the SCNA, I start is the beginning. No, Ghana, democracy, no,
oh, that's right.
And the foundation that Mahama will build today, and the better take off. So if you will build good foundation, say there is a future. And I'm sure, say this time round, once Adebakwa, Emma man for Nije for Mahama being here, and they say, if you consider problem Ghana for Nemu, and the fact that Obano, he's coming with an experience.
Exactly.
Because this is a president one opportunity to be there. Akuffo, who the mistakes, who the strength. What I say, and when you chance to undo them. So it's a perfect arena for him to be successful.
But now he's aware of the
problems,
challenges.
Nema, the regret. 40 years is here. Whatever he sees as a regret during his time, when your opportunity to go back and correct. But President Mahama, God being so good, and the opportunity, even though it was 4 years, is going to correct some of the wrongs and then do best. So I think that unusing this particular opportunity to build the legacy Ghana for will remember him forever, just like Kwame Nkrumah Obiabonidino. What I say,
right?
And Ghanaians will remember him forever. And I think that all that we need. Don't come and say when the boy power. No. Every time be independence, but be a man for making sacrifices.
That's right.
2016, you
even
that's the ultimate sacrifice.
Even 2024,
2020, a man for
2024,
ultimate sacrifice. Some people have lost their jobs because of this. Me catch say I lost my job somewhere 2016 because of politics.
That's right.
I'm for me free control. Yes, for politics as well. I don't care.
Right.
So a man for the sacrifices, and you'll be or the campaign, Chikobank sacrifice. So now you should know, sir, a man for sacrificing a lot for us to get to where we are. Obianka said, Tamsika movie, and I said, movie appointment, do the right thing. Yendema, bet me a Boama Ghana for, who say, change now, you're fighting for, Alaska, change papa. Now Ghana for no more. So in the next 4 years, say Ghana for Casa, mon sign twice, so I don't say, or more twice because. To me now with the money pan yangu and mase
right
ya twaso and I think say yan sa ebe boy nyina power no Alaska enya we ya dan o time be so Akuffo Akuffo Addo ba 2016 now free so nkwada o
that's right
o kwatena fie
and na yan jam
and oh thank you Alaska akwana na photo so ano osi Jubilee House or say power me or heaven
not coming
or heaven I told you say these are cowards and jokers. Let him come and say, on hand it over. Handing over, and baby, I hand it over. He's irrelevant.
It's your way, mommy. What is the Patapa? I think what you're saying about the 2024 now. Never tells them you have the man. Never tells them you have the man. We have the man. The thing about the NPP party, I have not baby. See, I'm over to that platform, so we are the power. I'm my NDC. Esida.
Woni otutu prempa Ghana fo enyawa anke ahwerade kodi abeni ba wiase nyina kitawo.
Right.
Because of politics na yeah aye phone ntino. Nipa bebre ho a sebi nko mu nim nyansa so omudi nipa anim. By now say politics na aye phone ntino. Oma fra nipa num na omo get to where they are today. And some of these display actually clearly where we are. Akuffo Addo, have you seen that Akuffo Addo has changed?
Oh, yes.
You see that kind of, he's so endearing, so happy, cooperating, that kind of.
That's right.
Because pressure fano, he cannot dare so hand you over.
I see Mahama win, you know, I decisive.
Exactly. So every other Ghana form and all of a sudden Akuffo Addo has changed.
Sure.
So Professor Nana J, baby, and so Chiano Crano, Chiano, no, two.
Baby, and so Crano.
Yeah, because MPP party, no, Omuhuni says, whenever you brought some, was a petty. So the only way to me is to do these things. Me hand you over, me hand, I say, I'll grow up in a moody, chaos, and I'm threatened. And I know I saw another joker on TV. Your friend is saying, you say your fro be another on pray.
Frank, I don't know.
On TV, so your press conference, Akuffo Addo and handy over. Transition,
say the same thing.
Alaska, or Akuffo Addo phone number. You don't need a press conference.
That's right.
So when him so bet you now respect.
I'm not support.
And I'm gonna say he's a joker. And you know the coca say sense no pen, you know sense. Now can say munu any papa to about Alaska. And I'm because a time so nipa no musu nim faso a omunni adwen de politics we need to flash all of them out.
Right.
Sabaya more intelligent people will come into the political scene. Because the more wise people will come, the more we stand a chance of solving our problems. The more you import idiots onto the stage, the more we compound our own problem. Nandeka the whole Ashanti region. Obako nipo di omonim ye. Ya fa ne say. Won to me. Who go MPP. Obako bono na ye say. Aboro. How did it happen?
Me da say. I'm J innocent and I'll tell them Kano. Every say from Alaska the commander with a commanding voice. You ever call but mamika say me chire. Yeah no. Yes sir. So you see, we have your credibility and your track records. The fact that the NDC have power doesn't mean to say I was say NDC my MPP not or Chandy and Namha. Yeah, they are buying number power. You be making sure say
for office is a quadi envelope.
That be yeah, common no young ko be a hot da. Young.
Obia so cram for you see sometimes people don't know this up and down radio up and down. Obia no have say oh no they don't even care.
Exactly.
What has happened now can so you did this thing
out of
one cause of personal conviction what can I say was nipa bre and we can't sit down and keep quiet. Obeti obia say no be na kwakomoska. Do you know what it takes to be running around obia mouth here?
Exactly. So me no medumara and I'm done nasi. Say at least maybe I'm
this even radio station where I'm come.
Exactly.
Ajuma aye. Radio station nya hane na etiti ditwa wo kesika wo. Na chairman nya open sesame.
Ndabi. Anya
open sesame.
Anya dey.
I say ukoti hane na kan open sesame na dan.
Sika gari. So I'm forever grateful to Dr. Samofuso Ampofo. Right. The American say yeah and we are not going to be a praise singers, bootlickers. We brought Mahama, all right. Obiasu ni meduma yaye. But the fact is that Mahama but does not mean the say because se Mahama be ye economy ne jina so a ye nkola ye wo omuko school a ye betro ma de papa. Niema be koye, oko passport officer niema be koye. And we don't expect to say ye centreful na at the expense of others or mobre no makwa ji the ababe shame ho na others suffer. No. We won't do that, but he will make sure say the right thing must be done. Who's about what dream say? Who your henny? Who the pressure be? Unnecessary pressure be? But sir, yeah. This will never move.
Appointment and all year this year. And yet you Alaska. Sir, wo sa mo wonya se nipa 10 na ba appoint omo a wo ka che omo wie na wa ma obi akodi kuru makofa ne hene ana ne sofo panyin na de na ba wa ka che omo say me hye wani monyam. That is why I'm giving you this position. You are going there ko hye mani monyam. Na omo kono mo kodi nsemu na mo ahemfo na asofo yi na omo do omo ba pa me chewo.
That's right.
Enti mu wa futuo bia mo mfa ntu omo ansa na omo akọ grounds because okodi nsemu no oba na odudi wachi so obepa me chewa obedam.
Not as say.
Simple as that.
Right. And any other culture, we are not here to sing praises, but we'll make sure say Bema Mahama are here successful. 0303 402862 and 0303 402904 0541 82 5106. You have a few way to go to bar. You simple for mommy. Good evening.